Harry, pleasure to meet you first. The deal's done now, and you're a Bradford City player. How does it feel?
No, I'm delighted. I'm delighted. Been here this morning, met the gaffer, and walked around the stadium. It's a massive stadium. You can see the size of the football club. Just so excited to get going. Really seeing the place, and it's a massive football club. And yeah, it's great to feel a part of it.
It's your first time here at the Utility Energy Stadium. So when you arrived to sign the deal this morning, what were your initial thoughts?
Just couldn't, to be honest, couldn't really get my head around the fact that this was a League Two football club. This is such a big stadium. Obviously, I've been involved with the Premier League football club now for a fair few years, and I know for a fact this stadium was. I know that this club used to be a Premier League football club not that long ago, and yeah, it's an ambitious club. But for me, yeah, this club shouldn't be in League Two, and you can see at the stadium that it's a massive football club. Yeah.
You are, as you say, leaving a Premier League football club to come to a fourth division side. What was the reasoning behind that?
It's been a little bit difficult for me in terms of game time over the last few years. I haven't had loads of opportunities and whatever to play any football at Southampton. So for me, the biggest part in this stage of my career is to go and play football matches. And I'm really interested in this as a project. I'm not interested in playing League Two football for 2, 3, 4 years. This club shouldn't be in this division, and I want to be part of the team that gets it out of this division. So it was the excitement and the ambition that this club and this manager has.
A manager, of course, who you already know quite well.
Yeah, well, he actually came in when I was out on loan, so I wasn't there with the season where he kept us up, but I had pre-season, and I think he was there till maybe the November time or something like that. So we had a few months working together, and yeah, obviously that's worked out quite nicely now because it's led to this opportunity for me. But yeah, no, obviously he's a fantastic manager with great pedigree, and I'm looking forward to working under him a little bit longer.
And what's been the early words that he shared with you already?
Just similar stuff to what I'm saying there. He's ambitious. He said the same as what I'm saying here, that I don't want to be languishing in League Two this season. You know, he wants to progress. I want to progress. He's ambitious. He wants to play football, and that's something that, you know, obviously I've done a lot of at the football team that I've played at. So I'm more than comfortable with the ball at my feet, and yeah, he sounds like he wants to play some attractive football next season, and that couldn't suit me any better. I'm looking forward to it.
So that's something that fans can expect from you. What else can they expect from you?
I'll always play sort of like my heart on my sleeve. I'm pretty vocal, organising, relatively confident, I would say. Yeah, I haven't played a lot of football over the last few years, so for me, I'm going to really enjoy this. I'm going to really enjoy playing for this football club, and I'm looking forward to giving everything I've got every time I get to step on the pitch for this football club. So yeah, they can expect somebody who's in this for the long haul, and excited by where this club can go.
An opportunity for you then. I guess, like you say, being at the Premier League level, there's not been many of those first team opportunities, but you have had those tastes of senior football already out on loan. Just talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I had. So I came through at Shrewsbury Town, which is where I'm from, and then moved to Southampton, and I made my debut when I was 19 in the FA Cup, and I had a few games, which was great. And the season after that, I went on loan to Dundee United, which is a fantastic football club, some great people. I still speak to a lot of them now, and played 40 games in the Scottish Championship, so I had finished third in the league, got experience in playoffs and stuff like that, which was fantastic. Obviously a tough situation with not getting promoted in the end. We got beat in the playoff semi-final, but I really enjoyed that experience of being the number one goalkeeper somewhere. So that's when this came up, and that was the opportunity that's sort of been given to me here. I was so hungry for that. And like you say, it hasn't really worked out for me at Southampton the last few years, but I'm keen to show that I've done a lot of learning these last few years where I haven't played a lot of football. I've learned a lot about myself, about playing football, and I've learned a lot of skills and stuff from working with, training with, and playing against some quality footballers.
You talk about playing alongside quality footballers and training with them week in, week out like you get to a Premier League football club. What are the little things that you've learned in your time?
Definitely professionalism really is one of the biggest things, and having high standards. You know, lads that are playing week in and week out Premier League football clubs, you know, you look at like your James Ward-Prowse of the world, players like that, just incredibly professional. Everything they do, eating right, sleeping right, training right, preparing properly. Like everyday training as if it's the game. You can't afford to take any shortcuts, and really like work ethic and attitude. I've really taken from these guys, and there's a reason why they get to the top. And I'm aware of the type of work you have to put in if you're going to get to that level. So yeah, absolutely, professionalism is one of the biggest parts for me, and that's what I mean when I say I'll be giving my all for this football club, because I know what it takes to be at the top level, and I want to get back there one day. I want to be back, but I want to be playing in the Premier League one day, and this is how that journey starts for me.
I guess that kind of professionalism and expectation is something you will get from the manager here. Is that something he's talked to you about wanting to instill in this club, introduce, and ultimately demand throughout the season?
Well, yeah, he said he's looking for leaders on the pitch and in the dressing room, and like I say, I'm 24, I'm not the oldest, and I haven't got loads of experience, but I know on the pitch the goalkeeper's got to lead the side, got to lead from the back. There's a lot of communication that has to be done from that perspective. You can see the whole of the pitch, so that's something that I'll be bringing to the side, and yeah, demands and professionalism and hard work and good attitude and stuff like that. That's stuff that for me is a given. That's stuff that is the minimum requirement as you work hard. You can't always guarantee that you're going to be 10 out of 10 on the pitch every day, but you can guarantee that you work hard and you do the right things and you prepare properly, and that's what I know I'll be bringing every time I step out on the pitch.
You mentioned with that loan spell you like getting that first team football, a consistent taste of that. But I guess this is slightly different in the fact that it's not a loan spell, it's not just about that game time, it's about buying into the project and, like you say, wanting to develop at this club and wanting the club to develop with you ultimately.
Well, no, that's the thing, exactly that. I've signed here for a couple of years, and I'm looking forward to being a part of something, feeling like I belong here. So, I'm moving to the area, getting stuck in. I want to be meeting fans and stuff like that. I want to be a big part of this football club for the next few years, and me doing well means the club does well and everybody wins. So, from my point of view, like this is the perfect situation for me. And it's nice to, it's going to take me a little bit of time, but this is going to become home. And I'm looking forward to being able to call it home and really try and put my own stamp on the team and how I play. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this place filled with fans, and that'll be a great experience the first time we run out here.
And on that note, we're here in the Kop. There's a very good chance first half of that first game you will be in the goal down there. That first save you make, how much are you looking forward to the roar from this end?
Yeah, well, 100%. Like I say, I had a great relationship with the fans when I played at Dundee United, and I'm looking forward to building a good rapport with the fans. They're a massive part of any football club, and especially a city like this that are very passionate. And I've read a lot about the gates they were getting at the stadium, the attendances, and the records that they've broken in League Two and all that sort of stuff. And I can't wait to see it in person, and I can't wait to play my part in that this year. And hopefully, we can go on and get even more fans in here, and we can go and do really well this year.
Cheers, Harry. All the best.
No problem.